Hello and welcome to episode 82 of Series 6 of Master League Story Mode. We have had some time off, as we can see here. The Brazilians have probably only just now, 2 weeks later, stopped celebrating. There's Marquinhos and there was a little flash of Neymar there. Enjoying, I'm sure, the party after that incredible World Cup final win. What a performance we saw throughout that entire tournament. And Zico has cemented his position as one of the all-time great managers in world football. And now a new challenge awaits our man, little Arthur, is going to Italy. Once again, he's already been here as a player, but now he's back at the side that love him more than life itself to see if he can do something with them. That's what we're after here. There is Neymar, Captain Fantastic. He was quite incredible. Matthios, Dwayne, Eli, Matty Dubs, Solo, McDanny, Adnan. Welcome aboard, all of you. You're here for some transfer goodness, hopefully, today. We've probably got quite a lot of work to do. We need to familiarise ourselves with the team. And then we need to do some business, some serious business. Let's see how long we've got to do that business in. Contraband, welcome aboard. The Weird Reading fan, yes, how's it going? I don't think I've ever seen you in the chat, mate. Nice to see you. If you're not in the Discord, then it's a fun place, and the Weird Reading fan is a big part of why it's such a fun place. Mr. Rengelik, welcome aboard. Wait, you joined Udinese? Yes, we did. Before the World Cup, Zico had already sorted that out, and we're here. We've got a new challenge, and I'll explain to you in just a second why it is absolutely the perfect choice. I don't think even I knew how perfect a choice it was before we made this decision. But bloody hell it is. Dragon, welcome aboard. Bossangero, hi Gunner. Hello. That's why we missed the last stream. Oh, yes. Come on, you Gunners. What a weekend I had. Quite a few beers in me. I did consider doing the stream, but then I thought, no, we can't fuck this up. And we will fuck it up. So luckily, I held off. And it was a smart move. I've just about recovered now. And I'm ready to make some good decisions. We were probably in bad decision territory. We probably would have ended up signing Troy Deeney, Rubinho, and probably found a way to sign Aubameyang. That would have been almost certainly what would have happened. Saeed, Rashid, welcome. Yusuf, hello, how's it going, mate? Davidson, good to see you. Ian, hey friend, how is it going? And Ian Cousins as well. The two Ians both turned up at the same time. Welcome aboard. So, we're going to decide... Well, no, we're not going to decide anything. We're going to look and see how long we've got to deal with Udinese. So we've got a fair chunk of time there before the first game. Tempting not to play a game tonight, but I think we probably should. Going straight into the league. And we are going to continue, I guess, as Brazil manager as well. So we're not going to change any of that, obviously. We know that team is about as good as it gets on a world stage. And then we've got 2 games before the last day of the transfer window. We might leave, I guess, transfer deadline day to the next stream. But we've got a decent amount of time here. The only problem is, without any games or anything in between, this could go a little bit too quickly. So, I'm just going to now, just in case, just going to change to... every 5 days, just to cover ourselves. I think that might be the right choice. The problem is if we don't do that and the scout doesn't come back with anything, we could really struggle to get stuff done. There's a big chunk of dead air there, dead space in the schedule. And we could just go all the way down there, and we could very quickly be left with only a couple of weeks before the end of the transfer window. And we've got work to do here. I wonder if the last episode is the first episode stream you missed because of the title celebrations. Yeah, it's not going to happen very often that I have to take off a stream because Arsenal have won something. I certainly didn't expect it to happen this season, but there we go. Anyway, before I get into this, I was going to talk about the reasons why this is the perfect club for Zico. First of all, obviously, he played here during his playing career. He's a club legend. There's actually a... Ultras club, or an Ultras sort of, I don't know what you call it, an Ultras gang that are named after Zico still. Flags adorned with his face still fly in the stadium. But another thing I like is how similar they are to Ponte Preta. They're the second oldest club in the Italian leagues. But like Pontepreta, who are the oldest club, they've never won a title. Yeah, it just absolutely makes sense. And also, like Pontepreta, they wear white and black. In fact, they're known as Le Zebrette, the little zebras. It's all falling into place, isn't it? It's all falling into place. And like Pontepreta, we are going to look to bring some Jogo Bonito to this side. So we're going to have a look, I think, straight away at Pontepreta. That's certainly going to be one of the first things we do. Zach, welcome aboard. Untonich Tuber, good to see you, mate. So where do we start? We've got a lot to do. I think the first thing is we have had a look before at the game plan. We've adapted the formation to fit Zico's. Great thing is we're already at 86 team spirit. Have we changed all of these? I think we have. Do we have the advanced? Oh, it's all there. It's all there. Comes straight in. So that's good. The little zebras that walked across the Black Bridge. I love that, Matthias. I love it. So let's just take a look at at the starting 11 and just look at the weak points. We've been through this. We know the weak points. Strikers, I think we do have a bit of an issue with the strikers. We've got a lot of players that we could potentially sell. We've already transfer listed quite a few of them, so we're good to go there. Strikers wise, so rating wise, Felipe Vizu is our best striker. Star player. He's a big lad, 184 centimetres. Good finisher. Good in the air. It's not slow, not exactly rapid. Yeah, all the stuff you'd like from a striker. First time shot is always good. Heading is there. Long range drive. I like him. Not good on the ball at all. This is a man whose feet you need to get the ball into near the goal. Kevin Lasagna, obviously delicious. Delicious name. 30-year-old though. He's not lost much of his pace. Only a few of the horses from his horsepower have left the stables in these 30 years. 77 finishing. You know, if we were looking at him as a new signing, I think we'd be pretty excited to play him. So I don't think we necessarily want to let go Kevin Lasagna, but we don't have much in the way of backup on the bench. One sort of potential red herring, not a red herring. Anyway, one interesting thing is what we do with Ignacio Pacetto, legend of this channel, legendary for all the wrong reasons. He's one of the notoriously worst players that we've ever signed. We had him for Clermont Foot under Karine Diacre, and he was a joke, a continual joke. But he's come on a lot. Obviously, he's at Watford now in real life. Oh, Eli's saying Kevin Lasagna is the Italian Aubameyang. Well, you've sold him there to me. But yeah, Pacetto is going to be... It's going to be tricky to see where he plays. He's not a centre-forward. He drops down to 76 there. And he's not an attacking mid. Only 71 rated there. Other options up top. Bonazzoli. Yeah. Yep, decent all-rounder. Decent all-rounder. Nothing screaming out there as being particularly useful about him. 31-year-old Tiorod. This guy. Not exciting me. Ex-Liverpool Fabio Borini's 31 years old now. Yep, he's shit. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a striker. I think we all know which striker that is going to be as well, but I'm not going to say it now. I'm not going to jinx it because you never know what's going to happen. The whole world will be looking at him now. The whole world. They've seen him perform now on the biggest stage, but I feel like Zico can pull some strings there. Can bring him in. Attacking midfield, well, obviously in this formation, these two positions, absolutely crucial. At Pontepreta, I was very, very pleased with Everton, Ribeiro and MJ in these two positions. They made the whole side just tick over. Everton, Ribeiro, I'd still consider bringing him along for the ride, actually. MJ would certainly start ahead of Barack there. Old Barack Obama. He is an attacking midfielder by trade, 28 years old. He's tall. I do like and I do love. I've said it before. I've said it many a time. I love a tall, rangy attacking midfielder in the Milinkovic-Savic or Yaya Toure mould. And he is strong. He's ticking a lot of the boxes of things I actually really do like in an attacking mid. Weirdly. So that's not too bad. I quite like him, actually. De Paul, he's going to be the star man. Coming into his prime. Look at those stats. Oh, it's yellow as far as the eye can see. Or orange. It's orange, it's amber as far as the eye can see. Look at the passing, the dribbling. Oh, the 77 finishing. Physical contact lets him down a little bit, but this guy's got Zico written all over him. Zico is going to love playing with DePaul. I'm not playing with him. He's going to love managing him. I think a player in his own mould. I haven't had a look at these two yet, but the Campuzano and Thiago Maia roles. It's so sad going back over the Ponte Preta side, actually, because there's just so many great players in that team. What a legendary side that was. There wasn't a single weak link, I would say, in that team, which is why they were so dominant on both the national and international stage. So Wallace, 188 centimetres. Yep, it's tall, like it. 27 years old. He's a destroyer. That's good. Bit of Luis Fernando about him. Let's check out that. Yes, wow. Yeah, boom. Yeah, this guy's solid. This guy is solid as a rock. Don't think we even need to look any further there. Those defensive stats, scary. And he's got all fighting spirit. That's nice. He can hit him as well. 72 finishing. This guy is quality. Loving Wallace. And alongside him, Mandragora. I'm going to be really caught out on my knowledge or my lack of knowledge of Italian football. There's no doubt about that. But this guy's quality is wow. I mean, Campuzano was certainly an option for us, but we are definitely covered in midfield. And we've got what appears to be some quality on the bench as well for Fana. Yes. Like it. All-round quality there. Can you play DMF as well? Of course he can. Balic, lovely hair. Lovely hair. Look at that. That is lush. Zico's going to love that because that is Zico 80s hairstyle. Oh, and he's got a bit of class to him, actually. Good passer of the ball. Great in possession. Can do a job defensively as well. We're sorted in midfield. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to need Campuzano because he's got a crazy low release fee. But I just don't think we need him. We need a striker. We need an attacking mid. Even if Barak turns out to be a decent option, which I think he probably will. Centre-backs. Samir. So we've got a couple of 77 rated as well up here. Troost Ekong. Samir and Cirilata. So it looks like Rodrigo Bacau. Is he Brazilian? Where's he from? Brazilian or Portuguese, I would wager. Ooh, look at that passing. Lovely work there, Rodrigo. Yeah, he's quality. Okay, no worries there at all. Samir. Yeah, okay. Let's just check out Troost. Against him. Troost better defensively. But he's slow. Troost Ekong is a yacht. He is a liner. Look at that. 64 speed, 60 acceleration. That is not going to work for us, is it? Let's have a look at Sierra Latta. Yeah, he's fodder, isn't he? He's fodder. He's not going to play. Anything down here to think about? No. Okay, so centre-backs probably could do with Ibanez. I'd love to bring in Ibanez. We need to remind ourselves what his release fee is. Left back is that's the big worry, stats-wise. First of all, we don't have a left back replacement. Second of all, Larson, who is a captain at the moment, interestingly, can play just about anywhere on the pitch, except for left back by the looks of it. He's not good enough. He's not going to be good enough for us. And Tura Vest, where was he before Udinese? I've heard of him. I'd love Tierney at left back, Sard. I love him. We don't have a link with Arsenal, unfortunately. He looks like he might do a job for us. We do have another. We have a backup right back as well in Conti. But yeah, left back, centre forward, attacking mid. If we can strengthen those three areas, I'm happy. I'm happy. So let's go and take a look at the messages. See if there's anything in here. Team rankings. No, not of interest there. Past glories. Let's just drink it in. FIFA World Cup. Look at that. Look at this CV. This could get you any job in the world, couldn't it? We've pretty much won everything that you can win. We just need to start ticking off some of the European trophies. Let's do it then. Let's get into the negotiations. So we do have... Oh, Matty, that's an interesting thought. Zinchenko at left back. I wouldn't mind that. Or the Archbishop. Yeah, that's a good shout. We will have a look at that. I think we did have some scouting back from Brazil. So we sent the scouts out under Zico's watchful eye to see if we could... Basically, I was hoping that we might be able to scout some of Ponte Preta's players, but it doesn't look like it's happened yet. But we do have a few decent looking centre forwards to look at here. Igor Jesus, 79 rated. What's our top rating? Didn't even check that. I think it is DePaul, isn't it? DePaul. Yeah, Musa, we didn't even look at him, but we've got an 83 rated keeper. It's lovely stuff. DePaul is 83 rated as well. So it's 83 to work with. We've got a lot of space to work with there. Oh, lots of space to work with. So let's take another look here. Maybe we need to be going... Maybe we don't want to be looking for young. Maybe we want to be looking for... Anyway, Igor Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, he's very good. Don't remember him from Curitiba. He looks quality. But then again... before we do it, let's just go to Ponte Preta, shall we? Let's check out the Black Bridge. Let's see what we can do. We always wanted to bring along our players for the full ride. Yeah, Bonnie, I completely agree. Just bring in Ziggy. Just stop this messing around. Stop lying to yourself. There's only one centre forward we want in the whole world. And his name begins with a Z and ends in a Y. And his name is Marison. Let's have a look. Here we go. Yuri Alberto up to 83. Oh, we did this last time, didn't we? And we were very shocked to see a 66 rated regen Brodge. Oh, he really, that is not the face of a 16-year-old, is it? But anyway, let's check the release fees. Let's go from the top. Ibanez, definitely affordable. We don't really need a centre-back. But if we do, then that's a good shout. Or, in fact, Gabby No Goals, equally good a shout. Although Ibanez, World Cup winner. Probably my preferred choice out of the two, the headmaster. MJ with the 136,000 is a lot. We've got 109,000 Real in the transfer budget at the moment. Presumably we're going to sell a few players, but Abner is, unfortunately, Eli. Abner is just not going to be an option. He's not going to be an option. It's sad because he is still improving. He's 22 years old. Man, he could go all the way. It's a good shout. We could maybe bring in Quintero. I do like him. There's no two ways about it. But he's no MJ. MJ's not even that good, but I don't think MJ is necessarily any better than the other guy that we've got. I like the tall guy. Campuzano seems like it would be a no-brainer, but we really don't need a central midfield player. And I think salaries are going to be the issue, because we've only got 15 million Real in the salary budget. That's concerning. We're going to need to sell some players. Nahuel Bustos, it's a huge shame that we can't bring him in, because I absolutely love him. It's not going to happen, though, for that money. A huge release fee. But there's not a huge amount of these players that we really can afford, the ones that we need. Ibanez, I think, is probably worth a go. Everton Ribeiro at 50 mil release fee. He's still good enough, definitely. But 42 mil release fee for this boy, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? It's the least brainy of a brainer that we've ever had. Let's do it. But yeah, we do need to sell a lot of players, Ian. I completely agree. We need to get as many players as we can out as soon as we can. We don't have that much time. It's just why I'm not going to be too concerned if we don't get all of the positions that we need. Obviously, we're going to bring in Ziggy. Do we even try and not go for the release clause? I don't think it's going to work, is it? I don't think it's going to work. The club's not happy. It's just not even worth it. He's worth 42 million Real. What's that, like 20 million? 20 million quid? Nothing at all. He's interested in a move. Of course he is. He wants to make the step up. I don't want to shortchange him because we know how good he is, but we'll give him a goal bonus and a win bonus. Try and take some of that stuff down. Solo, Ibanez and Ziggy, and we're ready for Serie A title. Yeah, I think I agree with you there, but a left back is probably our most pressing need outside of Ponte Preta. Let's go with that then. What's the release fee? 42 million release fee. Yeah, he doesn't want to change that. That's a risk. But the good thing is he's got such a low overall rating that we're unlikely to have him poached. So, yeah, I mean, I can see that that is concerning, but I'm not too worried about that. Jimmy Quids doesn't have a release fee. I think we'll put... we might as well go for Ibanez as well. We are taking arguably their two best players, but... what's that then? That's too low. Could maybe put in a low ball bid for him. What's his release fee? 29 million. It's not much, is it? It's not much at all. Annual salary 7 million. What's quite a lot there. He's not impressed with that either. Okay. All right. Give you a little. We'll give you some. Give you some bonus options, some bonus balls. A couple of Bruceys there for you, Ibanez. I don't think he's going to come. Don't think he's going to come. Oh, trades, Ian. Ian. Good shout. And it's too late. We might have to come back to that. We've got so many players to trade. That is an absolute touch of brilliance there, Ian. But we do need to check. First of all, we need to check that we've got everyone on the transfer list that we want to transfer list. We don't. Transfer policy, place on transfer list. He's on. Yeah, we've been through a few of these. Yeah, still a load actually that we haven't put on. Yeah, trade for Abner. It's a good shout. It's a good shout, Contraband. I like it. Yes, we have given Ziggy a goal bonus. That might be the undoing of this club. The second oldest club in the history of Italian football. Led to financial ruin by giving Ziggy a goal bonus. It could happen. Yeah, you're on your way out because we can't pronounce your name. Target men not of interest to us as well. Poku, yeah, we've got plenty of centre-backs. I really should have done for the trades early on. The problem is, if we put everyone on the transfer list, we can't trade them. So we don't want to transfer list too many of our top players. Let's just take a look and see who has got a annoyingly high salary. Because actually, salary budget is going to be a problem for us. Lasagna. We've had a bid in for him, have we? Ooh. 58 mil for lasagna. That is an expensive pasta dish. He's got 7 mil salary. Yeah, I think I'll be happy to trade Passetto. It's a shame. Also, I'm never that bothered about using players that we've used before. Troost Ekong, 49 mil and 27 for Larson. Yeah, I agree, Eli. I think 58 million real for lasagna is a pretty good shout. I wonder if Valencia have got any players that we might like. That is always a little sidestep to the 6th degree of Sherwood rule. Ferran Torres. We don't need a winger. He's quality. He's the one who's just gone to City, isn't he? Rodrigo. He's good. We don't need him. Zany, welcome aboard, mate. Unfortunately, you can't change currency. It's so frustrating. I know. It's so annoying. Gaia. I mean, he is always quality. They're probably unwilling to let him go as part of an exchange deal. It doesn't surprise me too much. Lee Kanging. 21-year-old Korean attacking mid. Yeah, he's alright. He's alright. Pereiro wouldn't be a bad call. He's 33 years old. It's very similar to Quintero, and we could probably get Quintero for much cheaper. I'd still rather go for an MJ type player, someone with a bit of pace, to be honest. If we can. Don't think there's anything in here that we want to go for. Guedes is quality, isn't he? Wow. Too good for us, though. Too good for us. So, Lasagna, definitely an option to get rid of him. Troost, certainly an option to get rid of him as well, especially to bring in Ibanez. Who's trying to buy him? Not a real side. Okay. So we've looked at Ponte Preta. We haven't looked at free transfers, which will probably be less useful for us now than it was at Ponte Preta because we need a better quality of player now. But we do want to make sure we're not missing any. Anything of interest? It's unlikely. It is unlikely. It's going to be a lot of crap and a lot of regens. No, I don't think we're going to find anything in there. Might as well check Japan. Aiden, have we checked Watford? We can check Watford. We can. Yep, that is a correct link. We do have a full list of connected teams actually in the Discord compiled for us, so we can go and have a look at that. We're just going to quickly check Japanese free transfers. Unlikely again to be anything of any use to us. Let's just check the pinned thing there. What have we got? PSG we can have a look at. There's a link there. City, PSG. Loads of Brazilian sides as well. Anyway, let's just check Japan. Kazuki Honda, yeah, he kept cropping up, unfortunately. Kitagawa, yeah, it's all the same players that were not even good enough for us at Ponte Preta, so that's not going to work for us. I'm going to, just while we're here, this is going to be, I don't think we might get a game in today, but this transfer window, I feel like it's going to be a long one. It's going to be quite involved. I'm just going to check transfer listed Brazilian players. 83 is our top. So Fabinho is transfer listed. Even with the transfer listing, it's still going to be difficult to sign any of these. And of course, Eli. Sorry, mate. Yeah, Eli. It was your list, of course. Sorry, mate. Yeah. Thank you to Eli Martinez. Is in the chat now. V's for Eli Martinez. I will go through some more of those in a minute. We're just going to check, see if there are any players in here that take our fancy. Probably not going to need... it's left backs really that we're after, isn't it? Left backs. Guillaume Arana. He looks good. Already playing in Italy. Used to the league. Oh, he's good. He's good. What's his release fees? Maybe we should be just looking at release fees. We should do 83 overall Brazilians and then go down and see if there are any release fee hacks. It's just as a test. Market value. David Luiz. Start negotiations. See, that's the thing. Even though he's transfer listed, they're not interested in selling him for even is that above his... They're not interested in selling him at his market value even though he's transfer listed. And they're not happy at any point. So maybe that isn't the way to do it. Maybe transfer listing. I don't think transfer listing really makes that much difference anymore. Daniel Barbosa turns into an absolute beast. He looks like a beast already there. But we're fine for central midfielders. As much as I love a central midfielder, we don't need to sign any central midfielders. Let's just do, because I think left back is going to be, although we could go back in for Abner. Let's see if there are any low release fee left backs knocking around. Oh, Ibanez, I hope we do sign him. Oh, I'd love to sign Saka as left back. I'd love to sign Alphonso Davies. No links, I'm afraid, Dwayne, as far as I'm aware. Thiago Maia. Obviously, he can play everywhere. I don't think we're going to get anywhere like this. And we rarely do. We are going to check some of the linked teams. Using Eli's list. Let's check out PSG. See if there are any sneaky players in there that we might like. Seems unlikely, but we'll give it a go. 83 being the top of our list. Edison Cavani. No, we're looking for left backs. Bernat. No release fee. It's got to be a release fee, really. That's the problem. Dagbert looks good. 63 release fee. That's pretty good. Kurzawa. Surely they'll be looking to get rid of him, because they have in real life been trying to get rid of him for years. Aidan, good question. What is the PSG link? I like it. Well, luckily, Eli has not only provided me a list, but he's also provided me with all the links. Leonardo played with Zico at Flamengo in the 1987-88 season, and he is currently the sporting director of PSG. You probably already knew that if you think about it. But Eli has been the fucking Rain Man when it comes to these links. He has taken the 6 degrees of Sherwood rule, and he has pushed it to the limit, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Lone Cavani. Lone Cavani. Yeah, maybe. Probably not. Lucas Lima for left back. What are we looking at there? We got that's in Brazil, wasn't it? What's the release fee? Whoa. Mbappe. That is some release fee there. You know that Neymar would come. You know he would. God, we scored some great goals, didn't we? Scored some great goals. Yeah, sorry, Contraband also was massively involved in the research. Eli's just taking all the credit. No, it was a group effort from all of the Discordies. And some great efforts there. So there's a load of teams in here which probably I'm not going to bother looking at, just because we've only got, we've not got all night. But some of them, Pordenone in Serie B, Kawasaki Frontal. Zico played with Kawasaki Frontal's current manager Toru Oniki at Kashima Antlers in 1993. That's my brain exploding. Manchester City, though, worth a look, I would say. I mean, there's some incredible ones here. Italy, it's included Italy as a linked team. We don't normally do linked nations unless the manager has actually played for or managed that nation, but apparently Massimo Storgato is currently a scout for Italy's under-20s, and he played with Zico at Udinese in 1985. Of course he did. But I'm going to check Manchester City, and I'm going to check Palmeiras and Fluminense, I think. Let's check Manchester City. Phil Foden. I love Phil Foden. Love a bit of Phil Foden. Big fan. I know there's been some happy people in the chat if we could sign him. If we could find a link between Zico and Edu, we could buy an Arsenal player. That's got to be doable. Come on. That's got to be doable. Zinchenko, just on the edge of what we can afford. Massive release fee. David Silva, that'd be interesting. Phil Foden, 134 mil release fee. Would they like a certain Ignacio Passetto and a bit of cash? I'd love Phil Foden in there. He's not amazing. He's 82 rated now. Yeah, he's great. Look at that 97 balance. You very rarely see the blue colour. Certainly very rarely see it for balance. It's pretty incredible. Anyone else in here that we'd like? Victor Moses. Fernandinho, 43 mil release fee. That'd be cool. If we can find a way of signing Phil Foden, I would really like it. Enjoyed having Troy Deeney in Brazil. Foden in Italy. Foden for Pizzetto, what an insult. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Matt. Yeah, it doesn't quite work out, does it? So what were we going to check? We were going to check Palmeiras and Fluminense. I feel like we're more likely to get some good shit there. Brenner, we've looked at him in every single window so far. From pretty much day one, we've thought, oh, should we sign Brenner? Is it the right Brenner? Is it the good Brenner? He's up to 78 rated now. He has improved a lot, and he is only 22 years old still. He's got a crazy release fee. Good young players, as they should in real life, have crazy release fees. Oh, look, it's Reginaldo. Miss you, mate. That's not the same Reginaldo, is it? Anyway. Palmeiras. I think Yuri Alberto has just signed for Internacional in real life. Saw that today. Good signing for him from Santos. Palmeiras. I feel like this is Lincoln. Is Lincoln at Palmeiras? Is he the... I know Guedes. Again, we've looked at him a lot. Oh, Scarpa, of course. Yes. Yes. Someone just said that, didn't they? Yeah, Matthias Scarpa. Is it the time now to sign him? 28 years old. Very slow. Jorge at Santos. Good cheap left back. Well, we don't really need cheap left backs. We need good left backs, but I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I mean, he's Brazilian, so we can sign him. Is he... Oh, Felipe Jonathan. Oh, we looked at him as well. He's not that great. Who are we looking for? Jorge. There is a Jorge, but it's a centre forward. Must have transferred, yeah. So have I missed anything massively here? Besiktas, we can have a look there. Marseille. That's a very tenuous one. Zico coach Mitroglou. That's a bit... Newcastle is in there because Zico wanted to coach there at one point. That's maybe a bit too far. It's not quite within the spirit of the 6 degrees of Sherwood rule. We could look at Lille through Nicholas Anelka Fenerbahce link. We'll have a look at Watford. And we'll have a look at Lille. I feel like it's just so hard to... Watford been relegated. Am I going too quick here? Oh, look, Leeds. Good effort. Watford have been relegated. There you go. Who'd have thought it? How sad. Ooh, Sarr. 85. He's actually too good for us to sign. That is a shame. That is a big shame. Delafeu. Yeah. Not a huge fan. 73 finishing doesn't excite me. Yeah, they must have... I mean, without Deeney, they were relegated. Welbs. That guy. 47 mil release fee. Sarr's got 232 mil release fee. Crazy. It could be even... Would they even negotiate? Continuing, it will be an uphill struggle. It is a shame that we're not into euros or pounds now. It would make things a lot easier to work out. So there's nothing there. What are we going to look at? I'm going to call it a day on the links now, I think. Oh, Real Madrid is a link. I'll take this one. Roberto Carlos played for Zico at Fenerbahce in 2007-2008 season, and he is currently in the marketing/management team at Real Madrid. I just love that. That gets a pass for me. That's pushing it massively, but I like it, and it's Real Madrid. I doubt there'll be anyone in there that we can sign. The problem is you're only going to really be able to sign the old players with silly release fees. Gareth Bale at Udinese. Isco. That would solve the problem there. We don't have the money to sign any of these players, obviously. I mean, Marcelo. That sort of makes sense, doesn't it? That sort of makes sense. 120 mil release fee. That sort of makes sense. Brahim Diaz, quality. That's a MJ sort of signing. I like Marcelo though. That makes sense. Obviously, Zico did drop him for much of the World Cup for Abner, but he's managed him before. Would they swap him for Passetto? It seems unlikely, but it's worth a crack. Passetto's being used as a make weight here. Probably not. Probably not. Doesn't want a lot of money though, salary-wise. Can't offer him a long contract. Obviously, it's not a long-term solution here. Shame you can't offer a bit of money on top, because I would do. We'll give it a go. Yeah, Passetto is the sacrificial lamb. I like Marcelo as a left back. I think that would be fun. It's not the best defensively, but Abner was never that great defensively either. Payet, that'd be fun. I've got a bit of a soft spot for him. Ivanovic, interesting. I mean, Mendy, that'd be fun. Anyway, I don't think that Passetto one's going to work. We probably shouldn't have wasted that Passetto link. I think that's all I'm going to do in terms of linked sides. Gremio is another option. Suska. Alright, one more. Could go on forever here. I mean, there literally are a million linked sides. He's been a busy boy in his career, Zico. So Suska, some good players actually. Some really good players. With some low release fees? No, with some fucking crazy release fees. Okay. Big release fees there. Some good players here though. Vlasic is quality. 25-year-old. He looks like he's had a tough paper round for a 25-year-old, but he'd be good. Will you accept? We can't even use Passetto as a trade here. He's very expensive though. I don't think that's going to go. It's going to go down anyway. Jagoev, 32-year-old. Anyway, that's the most Russian face ever, isn't it? Have you ever seen a more Russian-looking man? He was quality, wasn't he? He was well rated for a while. His career didn't quite pan out. Got a good side though. It's a good team. Good team this. Nishimura, he's good. Massive release fees though. Is that a Russian thing? Yeah, okay. So, do we keep going? I think we do. Just want a quick look at the scouts again. So, Igor Jesus. Obviously, we still haven't continued one day yet. We're waiting to hear back about Marathon, and then we don't need to sign a striker. A few average strikers. If we don't get Ziggy for whatever reason, Igor Jesus will certainly be fine. Left backs. They're a bit shit. 72, 71, 71. I'm a bit worried about that. I think we might change that. I can't remember what rules we're doing in terms of scouting locations this year. What have we done? We only looked at Brazil last time. We can do South America. I think I'm going to change this to overall rating. We'll try that. Hopefully Abner pops up there. And attacking mids. So we've got a couple in here. Tardelli. Regen Tardelli. And Tallow. Yeah, I think we need to do the same thing there. We'll go switch that up. And we'll do overall rating there. And hope MJ comes up. D4M13N. Zico has managed Olympiacos. Yes, he has. Alright, we'll look at that. One more. This is like an addiction. Alright, one more linked team. We found absolutely bugger all so far. Is the league in this, or are they other Olympiacos? Come on, Podence. Yeah, not a lot. Pepe Reina's there. No. Kutris, left back. Ooh, interesting. Quick, very good on the ball. Not so great defensively. 27 years old. Simicas, also decent. 26 years. I like Kutris though. Oh, we put consider budget on the scout. Great shout, Ian. Great shout. I feel like you've been keeping this stream going so far. How long have we been going for? Bloody hell! It's 10 to 10. We haven't even moved on yet. This is one for the transfer purists. Thank you all for joining me. Hit that like button if you just don't want us to ever move forward. If we'll just stay on this date, the 26th, forever. But yeah, let's make that change. Yeah, that's basic. I mean, that probably is why we're not getting anything good back. In fact, that's almost definitely why we're not getting anything good back. That's a big shout there, Ian. Big shout, Ian. Massive shout there. Tempted to move it back again. Tempted to move it back to still developing. Really, I would like us to scout all of the Ponte Preta players that we were looking for. But that is fucking day one basic schoolboy error, that is. Annoyed with myself there. Let's... Pablo Mari at Arsenal play for Flamengo. Yeah, it's slightly too tenuous. It's a shame because I like that. I assume someone's looking for the Edu link. I can't believe you've not found that yet. Alright, we'll leave that as it is. And we'll keep going. We're gonna progress. So I've got it on every 5 days just in case things get away from us. So we'll see what happens in that time. Oh, don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves as we approach August. Probably should be looking at the budget options as well because we really need some more salary budget. Oh, it's all coming in as salary budget. That's okay. All right. So presumably nothing's happened. We've got a few bids in, haven't we? Marcelo, Passetto, that's not going to happen. Ibanez. If we can sign Ibanez and Ziggy, then we've got a great base and we don't have to worry too much about the window. So let's hope that happens now. Not really much else we can do. We didn't wait for the scout to come back. And hopefully, I mean, one of the negotiations should have happened by now. There's no Edu link. Ah, gutted. Messages. Ziggy's. Oh man. Ibanez wants a bit more money. Oh, Marcelo that could happen. All right. Anyway, let's go. So we've got some money. That's good. We need that. August. Some stuff's going to happen. Sierra Alta's still improving. Good. So do we have to accept the Brazil job again, presumably? Meliopus can go. Marcelo. Anyway, let's take a look and see what they want here. Nothing from the scouts then. We have restarted their brief. So Marcelo wants 19 mil salary. Yeah, that could be a problem. That could be a massive problem. But what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to cancel that. And we're going to go in for Abner. I don't think we can ever justify 19 mil salary. And presumably that is more than we're paying anyone. Yeah. So it would become it's a Robinho all over again. It's a Robinho all over again, and we're not doing that. It was funny. It was a bit of a meme. But we can do better with Passetto than that, the make weight. So, Ibanez just wants another 400,000. That's fine. Yep. Can we do this? Yep. Look at that Ziggy. He doesn't... All he wants to do is score goals and play football. He doesn't care. 2 million real. 2.8 million real. 42 million transfer fee. We could have made Passetto a Galactico. That is true. That's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it? But, I mean, this is the easiest decision that we're going to have to make in this window. Ziggy is now a little zebra. Boom, there he is. World Cup winner. 2-time South American Player of the Year. Legend of this channel. A man who looks great in shorts. A man who, if you follow him on Instagram, and if you're not already, loves cycling as well. He's got a road bike. I love that about him. I mean, he's basically playing Sunday League football in real life. And we have turned him into a legendary player for both club and country. And now he's got a new challenge here. There we go. So, Ibanez. So sorry, did we find... What was the Arsenal link then, Matthios? Anyway, Ibanez, we don't really need him. You know, so it's not a priority. Left back and attacking mid's still a priority. So we're going to leave that for now. Yep, Ziggy. Zico's brother is called Edu, but he's not actually Edu, is he? that's. I love that, Jay. I love it. That's almost good enough. That's the sort of level we're playing at the moment. Do you know what makes me the happiest man in the world? Just on a separate note, is when I hear about people playing Master League and using these rules. You know, that makes me so proud. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I do. So let's continue with our picking apart of Ponte Preta. And we'll go back in for Abner with Passetto as a transfer. Which should definitely work. Is it going to be... Oh, we can do it. Good. So we go. They're resistant in parting with one of their key players, obviously. Oh, Zico and Arsene Wenger both worked in Japan in the 1990s. Yeah. It's not... Yeah. I like it. I like the creativity. Matty, I do like it. It's not going to work though. So contract left. Contract link, he's happy to come, of course. 7's quite a lot, Abner. But we'll be, obviously, Passetto going the other way will probably cancel that out. In fact, more than cancel it out. We'll give him a clean sheet and we'll give him some bonuses because we like him. That is a good, yeah, it's a good job, Matthias. Yeah, V's in the chat. So let's hope that goes through. So that leaves us now, really, because I think that is going to happen. I'm fairly confident in that one. We could sign Martinelli because he's Brazilian. I do like Martinelli, and that now becomes a reasonable transfer. We didn't do it at Ponte Preta, even though we could have probably done, because it was just a bit silly. But now, totally reasonable. Totally reasonable. Xhaka's 86 rated. Good for him. Pickford number 1. The Doos. I mean, I'd love Tierney at left back. He's an absolute fucking legend. Tesco bag holding shirt tucked in Scottish hard man. Fucking love him. But Martinelli, yeah. I mean, it's not a position that we need. We don't play left wing. He's probably only sort of 73, 74 rated there. And he's got a crazy release fee. It's not going to happen. We're not going to play any Arsenal. We're not going to have any Arsenal players. So the one that we want is Foden. So what we can only hope and pray is that we can sell enough players to sign Phil Foden. That's the goal. I mean, we've got some serious market values up here. Fofana is not a starter for us at the moment, but I do like him. Who is our 4th choice centre midfielder? Because we could probably sell him. What's the difference? Well, Cataldi, definitely put him on the list. These two here, legends. We could probably get away with selling either Fofana or Balic. Fofana or Balic. Balic is not... Oh, he's worth 108. How old is he? The Croatian's 25. Fofana's 27. Fofana looks good. They both look good. I mean, maybe we should have tried to sell Passetto. He's worth quite a lot of money. We could try and loan Phil Foden. That sort of makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, I think Phil Foden. I mean, actually, all right. He seems to be on a path now, especially with David Silva leaving, where he could be getting regular game time, which everyone wants to see. You know, I'm not a Man City fan, but I am a Phil Foden fan. He looks absolutely brilliant. I love an attacking midfielder. What are we doing in the Championship? So in real life, he's doing fine. But in this reality, who knows? Who have they got as central mid? Have they signed anyone? No? Okay. Loan transfer for a year. That's not going to work, is it? What's his release? He's only got 150. That's a low release fee for a 22-year-old. We're gonna try and buy him. We're gonna try and buy him, and we're gonna sell. Well, I'm gonna put both Balic and Fofana on the transfer list, and we do have Lasagna to sell. That's 58. We'd be creeping up on it then. We would be creeping up on it. Let's just take a quick look. Because attacking midfield, I think, is going to be the one position that we're going to be left looking for. Let's just see if there's not a Brazilian attacking mid. Remember when we were only looking for a left back and probably a centre back? It wouldn't be a transfer window on this channel without buying an attacking mid. I mean, what would life be without trying to buy an attacking mid? That is the most fun that you can do in any football game, as far as I'm aware. Let's just check Brazilians. Paqueta, Thomas. Who's that? Paqueta. Oh, Paqueta, of course. Yeah, well, he'll show up now. I think he's too highly rated, though, I imagine. 84, yeah, too highly rated. And bloody expensive. Anyone with a reasonable release fee? Mr. Wendell? Okay. Pereira. Don't rate him in real life, but he's got good stats here. I mean, they're not great, but they're good. 64 mil release fee. It's not to be sniffed at. That is very, very low. That's tempting. Yeah, Phil Foden is the English Zico. I love it. Yeah. If we can find a way of signing Bustos, maybe we could still sign Bustos. That's really what we want. Pereira for Passetto. I think we might have to use. I think we're going to use. I mean, 26 years old. I'm not wild about that. Maybe we should change this scout. We don't need to sign another strap. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see how much it costs to loan Igor Jesus. If we can get him for a silly little loan, we can sell Lasagna. And we can repurpose that scout on some other business, i.e. finding an attacking mid. And I think we are going to allow ourselves another... We're in Italy now. We're a totally different... Oh, yeah, okay. So we do have to go again here. Do we still want to manage Brazil? That's the question. That is the question. God, I can't keep going all night, can I? I need to really consider wrapping this up. We're not going to play a game today. Anyone who's made it an hour and 5 minutes, or about an hour into this stream, congratulations. Oh, we've won the World Cup. Yeah, I think we leave it. I agree, Matt. I agree. We don't have much time left in this series. Let's be honest. It's sad to think we are going to have to say goodbye to Zico in not long at all. I won the World Cup with Thailand. I like that, Jay. I like it. That's right up my alley. Okay, so let's keep going. No more Brazil. Yeah, we're stepping down. We've done it. We've won everything. We're done. We're done. We've won the World Cup. Doesn't get any better than that. We're leaving on a high. Yeah, we're running out of time massively. We are running out of time. So Ziggy's there. Start training immediately, but we'll no doubt need some time to adapt to your system. Oh, how wrong you are. How wrong you are. As such, you should expect to lower your team spirit for a short period. I mean, that's mental. Obviously, we know that to be mental, but we can't allow them, that much intelligence. We've had an offer for Giannotis from Chievo. Okay, good. There's no way that Ziggy brings down the team spirit in real life. Question is, who do we... Actually, the team spirit goes up. So that's not even true. It's not even true. He starts up there. What's Lasagna like at crossing? Bad. Bad at crossing. I think we do need someone better alongside him. Maybe Nahuel Bustos. Maybe. I'm still liking Barak, actually. I'm not too concerned about him. He's very slow. What's DePaul? Is he DePaul right-footed? Could play DePaul there. Barak seems like he would make more sense in the centre there, but he's probably not good enough, is he? Passetto, not long for this team. Barini's not even going to get a run out, is he? We got Barini might not even be on the transfer list. Need to check that quickly. He's not even on the transfer list. There's actually quite a few players here that we need to put on the transfer list. What are we doing with our lives? Get in the game. Eli's now saying give Passetto a chance. I would, but he doesn't even play in any of the positions that we need. And it would be a second chance, yeah. I'm not that generous. Scouts got nothing for us. We're still waiting to hear from everyone there. How are we doing for time? Plenty of time. We might not even make it to the first game in the next episode at this rate. This is just transfer deadline series, which I'm sure you're all fine with. I know I certainly am. So, 5 days later. I mean, we could be doing when there is developments. Scouts have got a load of players for us, one of which is Gerson. They're going to be old players now. Why did I switch? I've made mistakes here. And the left backs are shit. Oh, Jean-Pierre. That's more like it. That is more like it. Oh, Cal B, how's it going, mate? It's been a while. Got to love the exciting transfer windows. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But Jean-Pierre, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. And also we're nicking him from Gremio, which is extra sweet. Because we hate Gremio. We hate Gremio. Gerson, though, is good as well. Actually, he's 25. He's not. I thought he was older than that. They're both really good. Jean-Pierre, incredible. And he's one of the link sides as well, Eli. Yeah, good shout. Great passer. A bit slow for me. But I think him and DePaul would be absolutely quality. Gerson, though, also good. Also very good. But quicker. There's not a lot in it for me between these two. So even with him being scouted, they still want 104 million real for him. Wow. Might be able to sneak that down a little bit. Jean-Pierre, the least Brazilian sounding name ever, might also be able to sneak that down as well. Jean-Pierre, the Brazilian MJ. Eli, you've sealed the deal for me there. Yeah, so both of those, great. Left backs. Pacheco, 31, no. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Presumably must be a regen, or God put his hair on upside down. Must be a regen. Oh, Contraband is back with an Arsenal link. I mean, I don't know if there's any good players there, but we can assume that Zico was still technical director at Kashima Antlers for a bit, as he was there right before he joined Ponte Preta in the game, right? Yes. The manager he worked with, Zago, was a teammate of Arsenal Edu as a player at Corinthians. That's lovely work. That's lovely work. I don't know. I don't know about that though. I don't know. He wouldn't have been at Kashima Handlers. I mean, he wasn't. He's been unemployed for years. In theory. I mean, it feels so stupid to be arguing over these links, considering some of the ones that we've done. I don't think there's going to be any good Arsenal players anyway. So Gustavo, we don't need a target man. How much money have we... So we can sell Lasagna, can't we? So we definitely have enough to sign one of those 2 attacking mids. So let's tee them up. Let's try and get both of them for a little bit. But that is great research. Yeah, sorry. I'm too quick to poo-poo these incredible links. I just spoke about how much I love people using the 6 degrees of Sherwood rule, and then I'm poo-pooing things all over the place. Jean-Pierre's a little slow for me, you know, and his offensive awareness a little bit low. A little bit low for me. That's a concern. Not a big concern, but it's a concern. He is a little bit more expensive as well. I'm going to go... The problem is, with these scouted players, if you get it wrong, and you don't get it, and they don't sign, then they're gone. You'll have no chance of ever signing them again. So, although there is a high chance of success, and you maybe could gamble on 62... Not sure if I will. I've just gone back there just so I don't forget what it started on, which was 104. Let's try 83. I think that's reasonable. He's positive about signing. 9 mil is good. Let's give him the goal bonus. Let's give him 3 years. Oh, Matty Dubs with the big shout there that Ziggy is going to struggle in Italy. I mean, it's a league renowned for tough defences. So I can see what you're saying there. Let's hope that's not the case. But, you know, he's proved himself at the highest of all the high levels. Not too worried, but never know. Let's try Gerson at the same 83. These are going to be big signings if we do make him, but I think they could be crucial ones. I think I'm leaning more towards Gerson. It's about the same. About the same there. We'll give him about the same. We'll give him 3 years. So there we go. We're maxed out. Max power there. Good bit of scouting there, though. Unpopular opinion, Mitchell. Juve finished no higher than 4th in the Premier League. Ooh, I mean, no higher than 4th. So 4th. I think that's probably fair, isn't it? Fairish. Gerson is not a pure attacking midfielder. Good catch, Bonnie. Good catch. God, you guys have been bailing me out massively in the chat. That puts me off. It does. That definitely puts me off. It puts me off massively. Right, let's keep moving. Oh, I think we're going to try and make one more signing and then we're going to call it a day. Let's keep going. We've signed Ziggy though. That was the key. We've got a game in 3 days. Don't know how much of an underdog a South American Player of the Year can be. And World Cup winner. And World Cup final goal scorer. Let's not forget Will. It's a good comment. It's a good comment. Very, very true. No one is considering him as a... Where the fuck? Come on. Where's the negotiations there? So we had a bid for a Puku and Mamengi. This is good. We're starting to get rid of some of the deadwood here. I bet now we can add these up and we've got a hell of a lot of money coming in. So that's 25, 37, so that's 50, 60-ish. 80, nearly 90. 115, 120. So we're closing in on 250 million transfer budget. We're doing all right. We should be okay for money. So that 250. Yeah, it's too late for maths. Yeah. The mental arithmetic side is always the most exciting part of any transfer mega episode, isn't it? The best one, I think it was the Yuri Alberto signing for Ponte Preta, where it was so close I actually had to get a calculator out and work it out. That's when you're into the real quality content. That is when you're really enjoying yourselves. So we'll definitely be able to sign Jean-Pierre there, Ibanez, Abner, maybe 0. And then Igor Jesus on a loan. And then we've got a bit of money for, a flair and interesting signing, I think, after that. So we're good to go. We are good. We're looking strong. And we've got a bit of time, but it might come down to transfer deadline day for us to spend all of that money. All right, let's just progress to the game and see what we've got there. We're obviously not going to play the game now, as much as I'd like to. The football element of this series is only a minor part of it. Really, we're here for the transfer windows. Maybe I should start playing Football Manager. So, let's see what we've got here. Jean-Pierre, good. Oh no, not good. 94. Yeah, sort of expected that. Gerson, cheaper. 87, like it. Abner has declined. He's a leader that Ponte Preta can't afford to lose. But what about Passetto? Who's taken over there? What sort of mug has turned down Passetto? To be fair, they've got no other options at left back. We know that. We didn't sign a reserve left back. Oh no, they've got Hulk. Or was he a loan? No, I think he was a full signing. Jesus on a loan. I think that's a good fun one to do. That makes sense. 15 mil there. Covers us. Although, with the money that we could potentially have, probably don't need to do that. So we're still looking for a left back. Jean-Pierre will sign. So we're still looking for a left back. That's the news here. And the news is as well that we haven't found a good one yet. Although... Oh, and... No, we're not going to sign Phil Foden. Jean-Pierre, though, is definitely a fun signing. Although I'm a little concerned about his offensive awareness and 68 speed. But actually, we could play him in the middle and we can play DePaul out on the left in the MJ role. Because DePaul has got a bit more pace. Not loads more. I sort of want a pacey one in there. What did we have at the World Cup? We had Neymar in there, didn't we, at the World Cup? And that worked. MJ in there. Oh no, did we have Neymar? Well, no, occasionally we played Neymar up top. Not 100%. Not 100% on Jean-Pierre. I think Gerson, I agree. He's transfer listed as well. Still want a lot of money for him, don't they? Ibanez, probably don't need. Okay, well... I do like Igor Jesus, actually. I think as a loan, that's a smart move. Even as a full signing, that would be a smart move. He's a good player. Good finisher. He's only 21 years old. Doesn't have any skills or playing styles. Decent offensive awareness. Well, okay. We've not had the best time so far in the fucking loads of time. But we have made one important signing, of course. Big Ziggs. Lasagna's not good. He's not good enough. We do... No, okay. We do need a better centre forward there. Alongside Ziggy. I mean, we could go with what we had originally, which was the Takuma Asano role, and have Passetto out there as a right winger. But as I remember, he's shit at passing. He's got to go. Sell Passetto, activate Abner release fee. Yeah, that's doable. That is doable. We do want Abner at the club, really. If we can manage it. What is his release fee? I've got to go. I've got to log off, lads and ladies. What are we now? An hour and 15. Well, no, I've got to go. Let's just remind ourselves. What is Abner's release fee? We're going to have 200 and something odd. I mean, I'm going to... Who said that we'll end up signing Bustos? 140. It's doable, but it is a lot. Bustos is only 134. It's tempting. It's tempting. Yep, Solo, you might have been right. You might have been right. Well, okay. Join me again on Saturday. I'm not that happy with our performance so far in this transfer window, if I'm honest. Not that happy. We've not got long left at all. Not that happy. Okay. We've got a lot of work to do on Saturday. Join me for that one. And we'll see what we can get done. But thank you all for joining me. It's been really good fun. I love a transfer window stream. And really happy to have you all along for the ride. A lot of you have been very helpful. 134, you say? No, well, Bustos, the busty boy, you say. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you'll join me again at 9 o'clock on Saturday for our first game in Serie A. And hopefully some good signings. I'll see you in a bit.